What is up, dudes, and welcome back to another Code R, a journey lost in memories. We started this game off on, last Monday, and quickly found ourselves enraptured in a camping trip gone wrong. Our dad asked us to meet him at Lake Juliet, where upon arrival our bag got stolen, and our dad got called away for work, in the middle of a barbecue no less. We're trying to unravel the mystery behind why Ashley's long dead mother brought her to this place in the first place, since there was a massive research facility there pertaining to memories, like memories being a very important theme within the Another Code games. It is a very relaxing little journey down memory lane so far, and I really have been enjoying myself. But with that said, happy Wednesday, everyone. How's it going? Loin, Skygazer, Art, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Let me try the armpit technique once more. When I finished talking to Dan and headed towards the lake, I saw Ryan and Elizabeth at the other campsite. I gave Ryan back his briefcase and asked if I had. He asked if I had remembered anything else. I told him that Dad wasn't coming back to the campsite and he was going to his cottage instead. Okay, off to Dad. Hey, Agent, how's it going? A second session, yes. How's the YouTube journey been going, Skygazer? Johnny Cage feels very Nathan Fillion. Just imagine being inspired by Jean-Claude Van Damme and then becoming Nathan Fillion like 20 plus years after. Very slow growth, but we game main, so it's been good. Hey, sounds good, man. That lake. That must be Lake Juliet. This game has a incredibly relaxing vibe to it. I remember now. I was here with my mom looking out over the lake. Mom, every time I remember you, it's like a rush of 1,000 emotions. But I feel a bit happier. The only memory I had of you was that night of my 3rd birthday. I swear 3rd birthdays are cursed. But when I came here, I found out that there's so much more. Mom. The lake area. I was here with Mom. Okay, so far we've been at the gate. We have been at the facility. Oh, hey, Matthew. Hey, that's Thomas. How's it going? That kid. Hey, you. Huh? You talking to me? Yeah, you. What, you don't recognize me? Huh? Remember the fence behind the guest house? Oh. Now I have something to ask you. That teddy bear you had, my teddy bear. Hey, wait. Wolf. Not you again. He looks like an actual gentle giant. What a good boy. Don't bark at me. That was a growl, Ashley. I don't have time to feed you. Oh. He got away again. Right, I'm going after him. No, left. Worf moment. Aw, dude, Worf has been on edge all day. It's been crazy. They've been working on the streets in front of our house for a while now, and every once in a while they have to move some piping around, and when that happens, he just tilts. Someone's there. Oh, that man. Is he the one Dan was talking about? The man with the sunglasses. I'm actually kind of curious to see how this all ties into Hotel Dusk, because I played this when it originally came out and not realizing the worlds were connected. St. Lawrence. Ashley! Huh? Hey Ashley, where are you going? Dan. Your old pop's cottage isn't that way. Well, yeah, but I just saw a suspicious man and I wanted to know where he was going. A suspicious man? Yeah, the one in the sunglasses. He was walking over that way. The man in the sunglasses was? Ashley, that way leads to the old mines. Nobody goes near there anymore. You shouldn't go there either. Oh, and I saw that kid again. What? Where? Right by the lake after I passed the campsites. But he ran off somewhere. And so he really is around here. Thanks for telling me, Ashley. I'll go and see what that man is doing. So you head right along to your pops' cottage. Understood? Right. I'm just gonna make a voiceover demo reel with just like the worst parody voices I can come up with. No, not this way. I need to go after that kid. But you just promised Dan to not go there. Huh? There's a path off to the left too. Ooh. There's a stream flowing past. It is so clear you can see right to the bottom. Oh, wait. Hold a moment. Let's take a picture just in case. It's an old building. Is it a shack? I really like the scene transitions. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to him. Like it's mostly just really really stressful. Like even when you're on a walk, when he's in that state, he becomes a little bit difficult. Not in a overly bad way though. Like he just freezes up a lot. But that's why I want to stay with him for a little bit longer until he like calms down and stuff. Where'd that kid go? This is a dead end. Huh? The entrance is closed off, but the door's just leaning on the building. Almost there? Love the Metal Gear plot reveal music in the background. Just clunkily sliding a door aside. Like, the opening should be wide enough to easily get in there, but no. How's Mortal Kombat so far, by the way, Loin? Got it, now I can go in. Nobody here. It doesn't look like it. Huh? I think I heard something. There are several large batteries. The fluid inside has leaked out, so they cannot be used. There's a helmet with a lamp. The lamp no longer works. Like old mining equipment? I think? A small sign against the wall. This is what it says. Parking lot construction in front of the boathouse. Work period March 25th to April 2nd. Nothing. There's a sign on the floor. The sign is trapped under a large industrial container. It cannot be pulled out. It's a large metal container. This must have been used at a factory. Take a look over there. Huh? That noise again. Where's a wooden desk? There's some plastic containers. They are covered in mud. At least we figured out where he sleeps. There's some plastic bottles on the floor that look like bottles of mineral water. The bottles are empty, but the plastic still feels cool. Was someone just here? There's a metal dish. It looks like it is made of aluminum. Do you say aluminum or aluminium? It's not Wii U. It's Wii. An N64 did not look this good, my friend. Let me tell you. I'd hate to get polygonal on you, but there were a lot less polygons available back then. Dark timber. Pale timber. Some old wheels, they are covered in mud and it looks like someone has dumped them here. The quality of this wellspring water is the same just as the source. Same as that of the source of Lake Juliet. This well is covered when not used to avoid contamination. Oh, the bear! Dark timber. Lesser. Darth Tim's. I knew it, it's my teddy bear. I'm so glad I found it. Hell yeah. Teddy bear get. Huh? There's that noise again. Oh, he jumped in the well, didn't he? Where's it coming from? He jumped into the well and the latch accidentally locked. It's coming from here. Is somebody in there? Help! Hold on a sec. I'll get you out. Hey, the cover moved. Huh? There you go, buddy. You're now free. phew, I thought I'd be stuck in there forever. Are you crazy hiding in there? But what? It's the only hiding place I could get to. You shouldn't even be hiding in the first place. Why were you taking food from the guest house stores? I was hungry. I don't care how hungry you are, you shouldn't steal food. Sorry. I hadn't eaten since yesterday. I was starving. Well, you were asking for it by running away from home. What? Well, that's a good face. How'd you know I ran away? I just do. I know a few things, Matthew Crusoe. Is it Crusoe? 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 Who told you? I suppose I might as well tell you, but first, you have to answer a few questions. Fine. Ask. Croissant. Matthew Croissant. He's a very layered individual. First, where did you get that teddy bear you were carrying around? Found it. And found it? Yeah, over where that place got burned down. Second, how did you get into the guest house storage room? According to Tommy, that door is always locked. I just used my ID card to get in. What ID card? And the last question, that dog that always stops me whenever I see you, is it yours? Nah, it just follows me around. I don't know why, that stray just seems to like me. It's not mine. What were you saying about that place that got burned down? It's near the campsite gate. Oh, where the villa used to be. Yeah, found that teddy bear there. What was it doing there? How should I know? This is my teddy bear. I had it in my bag when I got here. Your bag? Yeah, a white bag with a pinky rabbit on it. Anyway. Pinky rabbit? Oh, that bag was there too then. What? You saw it? Yeah, at the burned ruin place. Why do you have an ID card? Found it? It got me into that storage room. I swear it was just lying there with a music player. Oh, it's Elizabeth's. Gotcha. I picked that up too. But the batteries were dead, so I just threw it away. You said that dog's a stray? Yeah. I saw it wandering around when I got here yesterday. I gave it something to eat and then bam, it started following me. Ah. That's all you wanted to ask? I guess. Right, my turn. You want to ask me something? First, what's your name? Ashley. Ashley Mizuki Robbins. Alright, Ashley. How do you know I ran away? The ranger told me about you. Huh? He showed me a photo of you and asked me if I'd seen you around. And did you tell him about me? Of course. What? What did you expect, Matthew? What did you expect would happen there? Oh, come on. I did see you. Why would I lie? But you think you can run away from home and not get reported missing? Did you pull that same stunt last year too? You know about that too? Sure do. So why'd you run away? I bet your family's worried sick. I really appreciate that a lot of the Sing games have a moment where a kid gets scolded for misbehaving. I think pretty much every single one of of them has a moment like this. Like, there's a whole arc in Last Window where you have to get a kid to apologize to his mom. And it's like important to the story. Your uncle? My dad's brother. I live with him. What about your parents? My mom got sick and died, and my dad, he disappeared 5 years ago. Disappeared? Yeah, that's why I wanted to come here. You wanted to come here? Yeah. There's something I have to do here. What do you have to do? I'm looking for clues. Clues? Clues for what? Clues to help track down my dad. What do you mean? Ashley, can you keep a secret? A secret? Yeah, sure, why not? Right. I'll tell you if you don't tell anyone else. I'm looking for my dad because he was kidnapped. Kidnapped? Your dad was kidnapped? Yeah. Ashley, my dad is really rich. just slam dunks that bit of exposition. My dad has fucking money. Yeah, rolling in cash. And? He was kidnapped from here 5 years ago. Kidnapped by who? Kidnappers. Kidnappers, obviously. Fair. Matthew has a point. I hate to give this point to him, but here we are.
Son of a bitch!
Pretty much that. How's it going, Dead Tail? Really bad people. Uh-huh, and? They set a huge ransom for him. But my uncle wouldn't pay it, so my dad never came back. Then he was classed as missing, but he's alive somewhere, I know it. So you came here to find him, to find clues to tell you where he is? Bingo. Mm-hmm. So why didn't your uncle pay the ransom? Wasn't your dad rich? Yeah, my dad is, but my uncle isn't. And nobody but my dad had the key to his safe. Listen, Matthew. I don't know if your dad was rich or whatever, but I understand why you came here. I swear my dad's a rich man who got kidnapped. And I'm trying to find him. That's my whole person. That's who I am. Don't worry about the rest of the details. Okay, I got it. Your dad's rich. Yeah. Ashley, do you believe me? I believe you. I believe that you believe yourself. Well, mostly. What do you mean, mostly? Well, rich kidnapped dad? It sounds like a TV show. So it's kind of hard to believe. Ashley, how old are you? I'm 16. 16. What about it? I'm just wondering if everyone gets like that when they turn 16. Like that? What's that supposed to mean? As soon as I open my mouth, you instantly decide I'm lying. I don't want to be like that. I don't ever want to be 16. Huh? It's fine. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm out of here. Matthew. Believe in the you that believes in me. It's important. I don't care if you believe me or not. What a rude kid. I don't care what he thinks about me. But he did tell me where my bag was. It's at the end of the path. Oh, it's the... Oh, that's pretty close, actually. Just realized the background is scrolling in parallax. That's adorable. That is exceptionally adorable. So Worf fell asleep in the other room and I can hear him snore. What a good boy. Whoa! That dog again. Gonna approach dog. What are you doing sitting around here? Come on, here, boy. Huh? He's ignoring me. Hey, look at me. Wolf. What's wrong? Something over there? Something is lying between the boxes. That thing. It's a pink music player, almost exactly like the one Dad gave me. Wolf. Ah, that's what you want. What's it doing there? Hang on, I'll get it out. How am I gonna do that? Reach in? No. It's no good. Can't do it. It's too heavy. I can't hold it anymore. It's no use. I can lift up the top one, but I need both hands. Sorry, doggy. I can't get the thing out. We might be able to use the timber. Or would that be too logical for this video game? To use a bar of wood to leverage the... Okay, there's a button over there. I really hope that I can press it. Okay, so we need to either find someone to get that for us, or do it a bit different. What do I do? It's probably going to be like, I can't leave until I get the player. Hey, Hemmind, how's it going? I very much do play them Yakuza games. So don't you dare spoil me on the direct. How's it going? There's a crate. What is that? I have not, no. I very consciously steer clear of those events because Yakuza promotional trailers tend to overshare a lot of things that I like to be surprised by in the story. I already got spoiled pretty heftily throughout throughout the day, unfortunately. I really like this. It's a good animation. I am super excited for it. Oh yeah. I got spoiler, but still hype. Yeah, I'm super excited still. Like it's not gonna change the fact that I really want to play it. All right. Dan warned me not to go this way, but my bag is in there. I have to. was not much to go into, if I'm being honest. This is the burned villa. Looks like there was nothing left standing. I wonder if Matthew really did find my bag there. One way to find out. The gate's locked. What now? Climb over the wall. Huh? That was the task. The task is responding to something again. And yeah, you need to play like a dragon. It's really freaking good. Alright, what do I need to press? I appreciate games having stupid gimmicks like that that are exceptionally tied to the console. That noise. That must have been a gate unlocking. It's all burned down. The fire must have been real bad. I think I'm already seeing something. Yeah, there's a band score on the ground. Hey, this is the band score from my bag. Which means my bag must have really been here. Matthew was telling the truth. There's something under the sheets. What is this? A door knocker? It's got 2 lion heads on it. I remember now. Yeah. Mom was standing in front of the door that this knocker was attached to. A door with this knocker on it. I was there in front of it with Mom. Ashley! Matthew! What are you doing here? I knew you were telling the truth, so I came to find my bag. You're a good liar, you know that? You only came here to see if I was telling lies, didn't you? Come on, give me a break. You just assume I'm lying as soon as I've opened my mouth. Didn't you say you hated people who do that? Damn, busted. Anyway, the bag isn't here, but it was here when you came here before, right? Yeah. Well, I believe you, but it's not here anymore. I found the band score from my bag lying around here, but no sign of the bag itself. Matthew, how did you get in here before? Wasn't the gate locked? Yeah, it was. I climbed over the railing to get in here. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So you're looking for your bag? Yeah. Someone stole my bag at the bus stop. Someone stole it? Yeah. I came here to see my dad, since I hadn't seen him in 6 months. And as soon as I got off the bus, someone grabbed my bag and ran off with it. Ah. That's why I was surprised when I saw you with the teddy bear from my bag. So that's why you chased me. Yeah. Is the bag that important? Is that why you were so upset that it wasn't here? And why you were staring into space like that? Staring into space? Yeah, when I called you, you were just standing there, staring. No, I had a flashback of my mom. A flashback of your mom? What's that supposed to mean? It was, I was here at Lake Juliet with my mom 13 years ago. I was only being born then. I didn't remember a thing about being here, but as soon as I came here, I started having these flashbacks about before. Like when I was looking for my bag, I remembered her. Remembered? Don't you live with your mom? No, she's not here anymore. Not here, why? She died on my 3rd birthday. Ah, sorry. How'd she die? She was shot. Shot? Yeah. Matthew, my mom, she was murdered. Murdered? Yeah. Why? Why was she killed? I just realized that every single Cing game that I've played follows the exact same theme about exploring a thing that happened in the past, in the now. Like, sort of giving yourself closure for it, I guess. Like, another code has it, another code R, Hotel Dusk, Last Window. Like, every single one of them has a similar thematic overlap in that regard. But that's pretty interesting. I wonder, like, Cing made a few other games outside of Little King Story. Little King Story is a fever dream that we'll get to at some point during the stream. Let's see, what is again about? He's the lone survivor of an unsolved string of murders that happened 19 years ago in Clockford, Pennsylvania, wiping out most of his family. The killer left a piece of a dollar bill that is known as the Eye of Providence at each crime. Yeah, it's one of those titles that, oh, that's interesting. I really need to get my hands on a copy of Again. It's one of their more stylistic titles. Like, it's kind of like that Shibuya Scramble, using real actors. Hey Bang, how's it going? I think Again is the only one that I haven't played out of them. Glass Rose is very similar as well. A Little King Story is just a fever dream. It's basically a kid gets kidnapped by an old man, gets told he is now king of the forest, and starts building a kingdom which turns into a cult as soon as you kill your first cow, where everybody holds a feast for the cow's skull, after which the cow's skull comes alive and they start running away from it in abject terror. And that's just like the first 30 minutes of the game. It's kind of beautiful. Kid wanders into the forest and becomes a cow cult leader. It's just Tuesday. Why was she killed? My mom was a scientist studying memory. The man who shot her wanted to steal her thesis, her research. I was with her at the time, but she hid me in a closet. She protected me. You saw her getting killed. You want me to believe that? No. I want you to believe in this, and just pulls out Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's the heart of the cards. Matthew, do you believe me? This time I'm the one asking. Do you believe me? I believe you. Thanks, that means a lot. Head of Exodia. Just over the course of the game, you start finding different body pieces correlating to Exodia, and when you assemble the body, the game just ends. I was 3 when she died, so I don't really remember her at all. That must have happened pretty shortly after after she visited Lake Juliet then. What is it with video game PR in the last couple of days that turns it into an absolute shit show? CD Projekt Red is telling everybody, hey, please start a new game because otherwise our next major update is going to feel like shit. Microsoft got their entire core documentation leaked and Unity is still up in flames. Ooh. Hang on. Just a quick second. Just a quick second. Just a quick second. Is this internationally? Hang on. I'm whenever I have the opportunity to pseudo-pill my audience, I need to adhere to that. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. It's just Silver Case, but okay, so I am a pretty big fan of the Kill the Past series. And if you really like abstract visual novels with like Suda's very unapologetic in-your-face storytelling, then I highly recommend picking up the Silver Case. It's currently 70% off. And that is a fantastic deal. Let's see, is there anything else? There's a whole lot of Let It Die DLC, good lord. It's 25th Ward. 25th Ward is also on Steam. That's neat. Didn't know that. For some time, never played it. I need to try it. You do. It's really freaking good. It's one of my favorite Suda games, together with 25th Ward, which is the sequel. Like, basically, Suda has this thing called the Kill the Past series, and most of the games that he works on have either overlapping themes or are directly connected to one another, usually through something in No More Heroes. And whenever I do remember her here, it's a real surprise. But no matter what, I just want to remember more and more about her. Just like you're searching for your dad. I'm searching for my memories of 13 years ago, of being here with my mom. Hang on. Ashley, about your mom. Do your friends know about what happened? No, I've never told them. Me neither. I never told my friends the truth about why my dad disappeared. Oh? Ashley, I'm sorry I lied. My dad wasn't kidnapped. Not really. Matthew. I knew it. But it's true. My dad did disappear 5 years ago. I believe you. Do you know why he disappeared? He came here to Lake Juliet for work and he never came back. I don't know why he never came back, but he promised me something before he left. What did he promise you? He said he'd go cycling with me. That's pretty wholesome. You know, I really hope that Another Code Recollection does well enough to warrant remasters of Hotel Dusk and Last Window, and possibly even Cold Case. I get like a similar pack to the Silver Case 2425, where you get both games. I'd be very down for that. Before he disappeared, he was teaching me how to ride a bike. God, I love the art so much. All of these games are so good. All I did was fall off over and over, but then he taught me the trick to it, and after that, I got 10 times better at falling off flat on my face. The day before he left, he said to me, "Matt, let's go out cycling together this Sunday." Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. And then he went off to work and he never came back. I waited for him every day. I waited for him. My mom yelled at me, but I ignored her. I just kept waiting. But then she started crying when she was yelling at me, so I stopped waiting for him. A while later, my mom got sick and she had to go to the hospital. She never came home. And after she died, I promised myself. I promised I'd find my dad. So that's how it really happened. Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to find my dad. Okay, Matt, I understand why you came here, but that doesn't make running away any better. Like I said before, your uncle's probably worried sick about you. No way. I'm sure. Whoa! What's wrong? Ashley, look at this. These footprints are huge. You think it's Bigfoot? Whoa, they really are. They definitely belong to that guy. What guy? That guy. The guy I saw when I came here before. There was a man in sunglasses. But do sunglasses make the man? Was he tall and dressed in a suit and stuff? Yeah. And really suspicious looking. So he was here too. Huh? There's a message from Dad. Ashley, where are you? I'm back at the cottage now. Thought you'd be here already. I was waiting here for you, so hurry. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to go to the cottage. Where did Matthew go? Matt disappeared. Where'd he go? He was the ghost of Christmas past. Ooh. Speaking of ghosts, I need to pick up Ghost Trick. Ashley? Probably Dan. It's not Dan. Tommy! Hey, where you been? Down there, where the fire was. Ah, what's left at the director's villa, right? Hey, Phonic, how's it going, dude? You know that's off limits? Well, yeah, but I just wanted to take a look. Find anything interesting? Nope. Oh hey, your dad called. He had to head back to his cottage, so he asked me to tidy away your camp stuff. So I just got back from doing that. Sorry it got called off. Yeah, my dad got an urgent call, so he had to dash back to work. Then he told me to go meet him at his cottage. Right. gotta be a pain to have a workaholic dad. You don't know the half of it. Hey Tommy, are you gonna introduce me or not? Oh yeah, Ash Robbins, meet my friend Sam Hillman. Son of John Mountain Dude. Hey Ash, sup? Hey Sam. Didn't I see you here before? I think so, you were with Elizabeth, right? Oh yeah. Are you three old friends? Yeah, we're all in a band together. Whoa. Gonna enter the contest real soon. Hey, did you say it was the director's villa that got burned down? Yeah, the director of JC Valley. You mean Elizabeth's dad? Nah, the one before him. I didn't know you knew Elizabeth so well, Ash. You know how a burp sometimes can get stuck? And becomes really difficult to talk? Yeah, I saw her with Sam before, and she showed up at my campsite too. Uh-huh. But yeah, who was the last director? Judd Fitzgerald. Hey. We know about it, Judd, right? Famous scientist, set up JC Valley, died 6 years ago, though. You're in a band? I love sequences in games like this where you get to ask a question like after the fact, because it makes it very funny to go from a serious topic to like, oh, so John Mountain Dude got murdered here 6 years ago, and then some dude burned down the villa. So you guys in a band or what? Yeah, I play guitar, Sam's on drums. And Elizabeth? Keyboard and vocals. It's nothing serious or anything, we're just playing around. Lies, Tommy guitars like a pro, top notch. All our band's fans have huge crushes on him. Don't you start with that? I like Ghost Trick much better than Hotel Dusk 1 and 2. It's a very different style of game. Speaking of, I should probably see if I can get a copy of Ghost Trick at some point. Ooh, there's even a special edition with a soundtrack. Not for that amount of money. It's really bizarre to me, like how in the past like 5-6 years, the cost for special editions has drastically increased, but the amount of stuff that you get with it has drastically decreased as well. Like there was a time period during like the mid-late PS3 era up until like early PS4 where you could get these sort of cardboard boxes, small cardboard boxes, and they'd always have like a soundtrack, an art book, and the video game, and maybe a steel case if you're lucky. And they usually go for like $10 more. So you'd pay like $70 for that version in contrast to the $60 that you would pay for the game. And that meant you paid very little extra for the like additional stuff. But nowadays, like a lot of those kinds of versions come at a premium, and collector's editions themselves haven't necessarily gotten better. Like maybe the some of the statue work has gotten better. Like I know the Armored Core one is really good, But if you look at like the Mortal Kombat 1 collector's edition, for instance, like it's kind of baffling that thing is $350. Or was it $250? Either way, it's very expensive for what it is. So you're entering a contest? You're not talking about Beat a Band, are you? The only ones that stayed about the same are Nipponichi collector's editions? I think so, yeah. They've stayed roughly the same, but also never really up the margin. I know with other companies, they've been trying to do this thing where you pay a little bit more and you get like a fancy steel case and maybe like a 3D cover, or that's like the launch edition to kind of incentivize early purchase. That contest is a surefire shortcut to the big time. Pro debut, here we come. You really want to do that? Of course. I don't believe it. They're entering the contest I was thinking of going for. And with Elizabeth, too. Hey, Ash. We're going to take off, and we're going to take off now. See ya, Ash. See ya. Do 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 do. I think I had to go to the right to go to the cabin here, because on the left is a... Yeah. I love the storybook pop-ins that you get whenever you do like a major area change. And how's it going, Roll Mild? Like for example, Nipponichi, The Legend of Nayuda, $90 for the deluxe edition of the game, a soundtrack, hardcover art book, an acrylic figure, a bookmark, and collector's box / sleeve. And that is about roughly what I expect. Like usually you get like a small figurine with the game and you paid like $80 or 90, which is roughly the equivalent of $90. So that about matches that, yeah. There's a clock tower over there. I didn't think they'd have something like that here. Gasp. I remember now. Mom was in front of the clock tower. Mom. The clock tower. I was there with Mom. I'll go there later. I might remember something about Mom. It would be interesting. I don't remember if the game really starts exploring that dynamic of Ashley learning more about her mom in combination with like the dad kind of going along on that journey. There's a large tree standing on its own by the lake. The sunlight is filtering down through the leaves. Grim Grimoire Deluxe Edition of the game. Art books, soundtrack, cloth, poster, acrylic display, 4 keychains, art cards, and a collector's box. Did we even get something like that here? Let's see. Nope, we only got the digital soundtrack and a mini art book for it. I do appreciate that it's advertising food art, because Vanillaware's food art is great. Yeah, in the first game, you basically reunite with your father and learn a bit more about the research that he was doing about memories, and it sort of becomes like a hazy mess of like what's true and what isn't. And here we go on a vacation or supposed vacation and unravel a mystery that her mom, who originally started that research, used to come here as well with her. I think there was also like some weird cloning thing going on. I don't quite remember. It's been a very long time. I do remember really loving the art style of that game, though. Same with this. It's very nice. I could spend all day here. I was kind of hoping to maybe get like an optional memory. Hey. Boathouse. Matt, huh? So this is where you run off to. You just disappeared on me back there. What are you doing here? Nothing yet? Yet? Okay, what are you planning to do here? I'm gonna look for clues about my dad in the boathouse. You know what I really miss though? This is kind of an obscure mechanic due to the fact that it only appeared in Glass Rose. I really wish you would have had a similar mechanic in this game as to Glass Rose, where you could highlight bits of text. And that would allow you to ask specific questions about that. So if there is something you wanted some person to give context to, you could be like, what do you mean door? And they'd explain like the door or what door they meant. It's really cool. Like it really felt like you were investigating a mystery. I was planning to come here last year when I ran away then, but it was locked. I couldn't get in. Dad said it's not used anymore, so it probably is still locked. Yeah, but I have my ID card now. That'll get us in. Didn't you pick that up somewhere? You should think about handing that in. Plus Dan, the ranger guy, warned me about this place. He said there were some bad people hanging around here. Bad people? Yeah, like that guy in the sunglasses you saw earlier. He was here too? Looks like it. Then we really have to go in. If there's bad people hanging around, it means there's has to be something in there. They might even be looking for clues about my dad too. That's wishful thinking, Matt. It's dangerous to go alone. What if something happens to you? Well, if you come with me, I won't be alone, will I? Going with you? Why do I have to go in with you? Fine, never mind. I'll go on my own. I'll be fine by myself anyway. Matt, that's emotional manipulation. If you want me to go in with you, then just say so. If I do, will you? Only one way to find out. Okay, Ash, you can come in with me. If you want to. That's not asking me either. But whatever, let's go. Right. Alright, before we do this, I have to take a short 5 to 10 minute break. Gotta feed the animals. So I'll be back in just a bit. Don't go anywhere. See y'all in a few minutes. And I'm back. Hopefully everybody is doing well. I'm just gonna close Twitter for like until January. I was looking at the cardinal tetras, and we have like a big shoal of cardinal tetras. School? Shoal? They shoal together, it's a school of fish. There you go. And like, I made it kind of a point to kind of buy, like, when I set up the cardinal tank, to buy like all the rejects. And now we're getting to the cycle where some of them are getting really old, but like visibly old. But they still look really good. Boathouse. Alright, let's see what Matt has to say. Matt, let's go. The small sign is what it says, temporarily closed. The door is locked. It's got the same card lock as the guest house storage room. Yeah. Hang on. I'll try opening it with my ID card. Here we go. What? The card won't open it. The card probably doesn't work on this door. Hmm? What's up? I knew it. What is that? Oh. What's it do? It's a secret. A secret? Yeah. So I can't tell you what it does. Mm-hmm. I've actually seen something like that, just like that on TV. On TV? Yeah, my favorite TV show I watch. The main character uses that on a door and beeps the door's unlocked. Hey buddy, how was your food? Did you have a good food? It looks like you had a good food. A TV show, right? Ashley, I want to go inside. How do we open the door? How about you take a look around? For what? Maybe someone's hidden the key. Hidden the key? Yeah. You know, people always stash their keys under mats or pots. Maybe it's around here. Besides, there might be some clues about your dad. Good point. Right, I'll take a look around the door. You try around here, around there, okay? Gotcha. Now that Matt's out of the way, I can use the task. Can I don't? What I can do is smack the mic with my Wiimote. Right, task time. What is the 3 button? 1, 2, A, B. No. What is the 3 button in this? I tried that. It doesn't work. How do I put in a 3? This thing does have 1 and 2 buttons. Oh. Oops. Oops. Hmm. That's not it. Hmm. Maybe if I do the 1 3 times or something like that? Q A B. Okay. I thought it didn't respond. Oh, wait, I have an idea. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Hang on real quick. I'm back. And sorry, somebody threw a pipe, like some of the construction material that they left outside for tomorrow. Somebody took a pipe and threw it, so the dog got scared. It ended up being 1 plus 2. It should be okay to call Matt now. Hey, Matt. Ash, did you find something? Yeah, I found the key card. The door is open. Let's go. Right. You can just get down there, bud. Nobody here. Is it me or does this place stink of mold? Ah, yeah. There are dusty life jackets in 2 boxes. There's a cardboard box. Nothing in it? This is one of the rare windows of the boathouse. You can see Lady Juliet through it. Anything here that might be of interest? Oh, it's more brochures and magazines. Boathouse. There's a picture frame. It looks like a picture of the lake shore. There's a cork notice board on the wall. There are letters pinned on it. We had such a wonderful time. We'll definitely be back next year. Looks like thank you letters from some happy campers. What's up, bud? Want me to remove the bag? Or you can plop down there. That's alright. Oh, again, footprints. There are some large footprints left on the floor. I wonder who those are. Whose those are. There are files on the floor. Why are they on the floor? Looks like someone was searching through them. Could be. There is a cupboard. It's empty. Well, looks like they found what they were looking for, at least. It's empty. God, this takes me back to like Shenmue, just toying around, opening drawers and cupboards, hoping to find like a battery to power my cassette player or something like that. There are a number of files on the shelf. There are written letters written on the labels. Oh, boat rental. Door will not open, so maybe it's locked. We at least now know where the man in black came from. Oh, hey, there's a boat. It's bobbing gently in the water. This water must actually be the lake. Let's see. There's an old rope. You could use that. Looks like oil seeping through. Open cans of paint left on the floor. The paint inside has dried up and hardened. What's this? Long poles. Wonder what they're for. A wooden boat. It is covered in scratches. There's a wooden boat. Another wooden boat. So many boats. Red appliance. It has a black hose connected to it. I wonder what that is. There was a damaged boat. Looks like it was being repaired. Don't know where my energy went. You played too much Mortal Kombat. That's what up. There are several paddles leaned up against the wall. There's a small front window. You can see the forest through it. What's up? We get a boathouse to search. Okay, what are we searching for? What are you hoping to find, buddy? Oh, wait. Note on the boat rack. Please ask a member of staff before taking any equipment. How about no? It runs good on my PC at least. Nice. I don't know if you guys have seen the Switch screens of that game. Like, it's wild. It kind of reminds me of when Mortal Kombat 9 came out. They ported it to the Vita, and it sort of had a similar effect where all the textures kind of looked a little bit flat. This is on a whole different level, though. So... Is it maybe like the ladder? What's that called again? Not a ladder. Oh yeah, a step ladder. What's the difference anyway? There is a closed shutter. Light from outside is shining through the holes in the metal. I really love it when games do this kind of stuff, where you can just click on things and just get random descriptions. Oh no, step ladder, I'm stuck. Was holding myself back from making a comment like that. Worf is laying next to me. He's a co-streamer now. There's a damaged boat. Okay, nothing more of interest on the boat side of things. Oh, we haven't checked the reception itself. There's a form, today's bookings. It's completely blank. Here's an empty can. Better recycle this. Cork notice board on the wall. The board has lots of faded bulletins pinned to it. We're open all year round. You can rent a boat for as little as 1 hour. A safe trip home, Thomas. Thank you for stopping by. There's an open notebook. There's nothing written on the page. Right, that's the booking form. There's some notebooks. A call bell. Desk lamp. You can see the pier through it. Oh, wait. Someone was here before us. There's some large footprints left on the floor that lead to the pier. Well, who am I to not give in to peer pressure? Nobody around. Yeah. What's that? Huh? Look! What? What? That's my bag. Where? Out there. Floating, look. Oh yeah, I see it. Are you sure that's your bag? I think so, but it's too far away to know for sure. Yeah, I can't tell either. Hey Ash, let's pull it over here. Pull it over? How? Well, this is a boathouse, right? They have to have something in here that we can use. Right, let's take a look. Okay, I think I've seen a rope before that we can use on that. So that might be like an easy thing. Maybe we can use the bucket? No? Eh. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we can use the pole and the, like make sort of like a makeshift fishing rod. What are we there for? A rope. It's pretty long. It might just reach that bag. Do we need something to attach it to? Was there something else that we might need to figure out? No. Because I need to have something to hook it in, right? Because otherwise it's just gonna flop onto the bag and not really do anything beyond that. Oh, wait! A life ring. This might come in handy. There's something underneath it. Is this a bracelet? A fish design. That's pretty rare. Oh, that triggers a memory? Interesting. I remember now. Someone gave something to Mom. The man wearing this bracelet, he gave something to Mom. Oh, that might be the guy that Richard, I think it was called. What's up? Huh? You were off with the fairies again. Yeah, I guess. You remember something? Yeah. What was it? Were you here with your mom? No idea. But didn't you say you started to remember your mom after coming to Lake Juliet? Could be, but maybe not. I just have these sudden flashes, and it's mostly just fragments. Fragments? Just bits and pieces here and there. They don't seem to make any sense by themselves. Ah, hey Ash, you really want to remember your mom, right? Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm remembering her. Why does it only work for you? Huh? Hey Kevin, how's it going? This is a sequel. It got a sequel on the Wii. The first game was one of the release games that came out with the DS, and then they made a sequel about 4 years later, which is now getting a remake on the Switch, which means that for the US, it's going to be the first time that they're ever going to be able to play this game, which is part of why I'm streaming. I've been really excited to see another code be revived. Like, it's one of the least, and that was probably one of the lowest games on the lowest rated games on the list of expected to be re-released. I want to remember my dad. I want to remember everything I can about him, but I can barely remember him. Just that it was loaded. You can barely remember your dad? Yeah. I don't really remember much from when he disappeared, and it was only 5 years ago too. You can remember things from over 13 years ago, but me? I just can't remember. How am I supposed to find him if I can't remember him? Matt. Hey Matt, you want to find your dad, don't you? Really? Yeah, I'll find him. I know I will. Then that's all that matters. I know you'll remember him. I know you'll find clues about him. Really? Definitely. A couple of years ago, I was searching for my dad too. I wanted to see him, I really did. And because I kept telling myself that, I found him in the end. Okay. Hey, do you want to see a photo of my dad? You have one? Yeah, it's gonna be Richard. It's gonna be Richard, or our dad. It's not Richard, surprisingly. That's my dad. His name's Michael. Michael Crusoe. Croissant. And beside him is my mom. Her name's Emily. And in front of her is my kid sister Kelly. And in front of Dad, you, right? Right. When my dad disappeared, I found this photo in his room. And since then, I've always carried it around with me. Thanks for showing me your family. Your dad looks really kind. Yeah. He's really strong and really kind. He taught me everything I wanted to know. Oh, what's wrong? Actually, I remember now. What? I was here on a boat with my dad. Really? Yeah. Dad taught me how to row here. Looks like you got your wish about remembering your dad. Yeah. I can't believe it. I was here on a boat with Dad. Glad you remembered him, Matt. Me too. So, it looks like Matt's remembering things too. I hope I keep remembering stuff about Mom. The little dude is sleeping. The bracelet has a fish on it. I'll take that. Drat. It's wedged in. Okay, so we got to find a way to wedge that out. So we got two things that we need to figure out, right? We need to figure out how to get the player, which is in the shed, and now we need to wedge out the bracelet. I might be able to use the poles for that. Either way, I should probably combine things. But how's it going, Kevin? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Use that on. There you go. I hope this works. Fingers crossed. Hope the remake is good. Yeah, same. I really hope so. Ah, that's why. That was a fail. Okay, so how accurate do I need to be with this? Okay, a little bit. Oh, okay, so just point and flick up. Do I really have to make like the full motion for that? Looks to be. I'm a little bit too close to the sensor bar for this. Yeah. Got the bag. I love gimmick consoles so much. Hey, I got the bag. Sweet. Now I just need to actually grab the bag. There's a bag pulled from the water. This isn't my bag. Yeah, it's not the one I saw over where the fire was either. It's not the same at all. No way. Matthew, what's wrong? Ash, that bag looks like the one my dad had. Your dad? Oh, it does look like a lot like the one in the photo you showed me. But what would your dad's bag be doing out here? I hope so, honestly. Like, the more people that get to play this, the more chances we get to basically revive a portion of cing's library. It's kind of the same that Onion Games right now is trying to see if there is any way that they can remaster games like Rule of Rose and Tulip. Like, it would honestly be very cool to see them revived. Okay then, let's open it up. If we open it up and look inside, we might find some sort of clue about your dad. Yeah. Does he know the combination, though? It won't open. There's a lock on it. Here, you try. I'm on it. Is this one of those... Oh no. There's a bag pulled from the water. Logo on the bottom right of the bag. I wonder what it is. Lake Juliet. Yeah, Stray Child. I'm very excited for it. Can't look into the bag unless we open the combination lock. There's 4 dials. Matt, any ideas? Not a clue. I'm just gonna guess that it's Matt. If this one has a T, that is. What do I put in? It's pretty tough. 4 letters, Matt. Any idea? Not a clue. not Emily, it's... something you said. You know how to open the bag? Nope. Hey, Matt, can you show me the photo of your family again? The photo? Yeah, here. That's my dad, Michael. Beside him is Emily, my mom, and Kelly. Mind if I borrow this for a sec? Sure. If anything, Resident Evil has taught me that I should look at the back of that picture. There it is. MMKE. That makes sense. MMK. So close. That should be it, right? Is there a point that I need to press? Or is it LWYY? That could be it. Okay, there's an O. Wait, I'm rushing this. Lake. Playing Wii games this close to the sensor is a experience in and of itself. There you go. Cracked it. You got it? Yep. You're a genius, Ash. Ash, what's in it? It's a floppy disk? A floppy disk? It's probably got data stored on it, but with all that water, I don't think it'll work anymore. Maybe this logo could be a clue, though. Hey, Matt, you remember something else? Ash, that logo, it's my dad's company logo. Your dad's company? Yeah. Is there anything else in the bag? There's documents, letters, but the water's ruined them and I can't read a word. Oh. And then we have... Oh, this is odd. What did you find? A toy car. A toy car? What the? That's mine. Yours? Yeah. Why was it in your dad's bag? Oh, hang on, there's something else. I have to change that to a CD because kids don't know what floppies are. I remember actually having a conversation with someone. Like we had a pretty young intern at work, like 16, I think. And I asked them, I don't know what came up, what the conversation was, but we asked them what like the earliest form of media was, or media device was that they used. And they said something along the lines of, I just used my iPhone for Spotify when I was younger. I was just like, oh. I aged 50 years that day. And I also had that I pulled out, I think, I was playing Pokemon Gold on a Game Boy, and I pulled out like the big brick of a Game Boy, and I got a comment in the break room like, "Oh, my dad used to play on that when he was younger." I was like, "Oh God, please stop! I'm old enough as it is." What's this? The box is all dirty. It's difficult to make out. Easy water analysis kit. Water analysis? Yeah, there's the test tube and 2 small bottles inside. I think it's for testing pH or something. Hey, we have one of those kits for the aquarium. A photo album. The photos inside are still kind of clear. Yeah, that's Dad. Look, in the top one. The top one? But that's my dad. I remember now. The door I've seen the door in this picture somewhere before. A door with that crest on it. Mom was standing in front of it. Earth Ashley, huh? We just entered Resident Evil 4. I sincerely hope not, Rojo Mile. Like, I feel old enough as it is already. I had my first, my back hurts, I'm so old, I need a nap today. No, but I didn't have that line, but I do have a very funny story about recoil damage and GameCube controllers. I was playing Soul Calibur 2 at a friend's place back in college. And at some point he got super tilted for some reason. Like all of a sudden he just went into a frenzy. And he threw the GameCube controller as hard as he could at the wall, and it just bounced back straight into his face and nearly broke his nose. What was it? My mom was in front of that door. Matt, do you know where that door is? No idea. Oh, okay. Huh? But, Matt, look at the bottom picture. He was on the floor after that. So it depends on the angle of tilt you're referring to. What's that photo of? Not a clue. These looks like my mom's pendant. Your mom's pendant? Yeah, the thing in the things in it, is that a test tube rack? Someone's coming. Quickly dive into the water. Matt. Gonna get smacked with the door. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Dan. Ashley, didn't I tell you to keep away from the boathouse? Yeah, but... So, what are you doing here? This is my first time seeing this game. It seems way less mundane than I assumed. It's slow. Like, one of the things that one of the main criticisms that I heard of this game was that it feels very slow in its build-up. Like, you have to be willing to be invested in this story to kind of get through the first bit, because it does feel a bit sluggish, but it does a lot to kind of hook the player in with, like, layered mysteries. What do I tell him if he finds Matt? Rat him out? Ashley? Hmm? Yeah, did you get in? The door, it was open. Well, that is mighty strange. This place should always be locked up. Really? Yeah, JC Valley owns the buildings around here. So they put one of their own card locks on the door. Does the boathouse belong to JC Valley too? Mundane? Oh, in that sense. No, most of the Sings games don't have anything to do with the supernatural. Like, if anything, it might get a little sci-fi-y, but usually it's pretty grounded. It's just like a mystery. I think Hotel Dusk is the only one that has supernatural elements in it. But, like, I don't know, like, there aren't many games that really do, like, the Twin Peaks approach, or X-Files for that matter. I'd love to have games actually do that, though. Been meaning to try out Cursed Mountain, which is supposedly, like, pretty good. But yeah, the only ones that I can think of that really Twin Peaks it up are Deadly Premonition 1 and 2 and Mizurna Falls. And even in Mizurna Falls, like, the whole supernatural approach is also pretty open for interpretation. So you don't necessarily have to have the supernatural elements to carry the story. Whereas in Twin Peaks, like, it sort of layers on top of it. Let's see. Twin Peaks like video games.
Where's drugs?
Exactly. Like Alan Wake, I guess? There was also Thimbleweed Park that has a lot of references to it, but it doesn't necessarily like embody things like Twin Peaks. Then a little bit of Disco Elysium. I wouldn't say that Flower, Sun, and Rain is Twin Peaks adjacent. Like, it has 2 references to Twin Peaks, and that's about it. Like, Flower, Sun, and Rain is a very odd and different beast. What's the supernatural in Hotel Dusk, except for the handwriting analysis being able to determine that one character is guilty about something? The whole thing with the Wish Room is, like, somewhat, and the girl is somewhat suggested to be supernatural. Like, that's the closest that this series gets. But FSR, how do you describe it? FSR, a fever dream with a lot of wrestlers for some reason, and a dude doing squats in his underwear in the hallway. And there's also a pink alligator running in circles the whole time. Like, how do you describe a game that opens up with a tour guide asking you if you want to put a 3.5 millimeter jack plug straight into his eye to unlock a gate? The whole thing with room 215 is that it's supposed to grant wishes, but at a cost. And like at some point, Hyde stays there for the night, and then the next morning the girl shows up. Like that's the whole thing about that, like that game, like the mystery behind that is what Hotel Dusk is about. But like I can't really think of any other games that like do Twin Peaks without inherently referencing it. Like, Deadly Premonition is a little bit of an exception to the rule in the sense that Swery doesn't really do original ideas. He mostly does... I watched this TV show, I really liked it, now I'm going to make a video game that is just like it, but slightly different. It was sort of supernatural, but you need to play the silver case to get it. You mean Catherine? The silver eye thing in Catherine. Oh, now we're getting into deep kill the past territory. By the way, Ashley, what were you doing here anyway? Can you just say like, hey, I thought I saw my bag, but it wasn't my bag? I found a bag. I found a bag. A bag? This? You mean this bag? It was floating out in the lake. Floating on the lake? And you pulled it in? In the remake? Like, do you mean the whole Tokyo Marishima thing, or the Sumio Mondo thing? I wonder whose it could be. Did you hear something? No, not a thing. Must be me, I guess. Ashley, what are you looking at? Oh, nothing. Is that so? No, 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 no. No, Catherine is a whole separate entity. Catherine is a whole separate entity. Tokyo Marishima is still an individual. He's the guy you plug your socket. He's the socket that you plug at the start of the game. Like, one of the things I love about Kill to Pass is if you have no context to Kill to Pass, you won't understand what I'm talking about at all. If I start screaming about hyenas, then like people will just go like, "Oh, he's talking about hyenas." I do need to replay Kill to Pass though. Like, I need to play Flower, Sun, and Rain again. Like, so if you're familiar with the concept of a silver eye in the Kill to Pass series, silver eye is sort of like this abstract concept where people have these augmented eyes that give them like things like immortality or the power to how do I best describe Kamui? The power to awaken criminal intent in someone. But in the case of Catherine, it's sort of like an artificial silver eye, whereas most of them are harvested. That's about all I can say without going into too much detail. Again, I'm just gonna scream about hyenas. Have you found that runaway kid? No luck yet. What do you do when you find him? I'll have to hand him over to the police. The police will take him away? Well, yes, but don't you worry now. His family will be along to pick him up. Although, maybe in his case. In his case? Last year, when we picked him up, I told him his family was coming for him, he started hollering about how he didn't want to go back. I'll tell you, I didn't envy the officer in charge of looking after him. Where did you find him last year? In an old cottage near here. I think the things I remember about Twin Peaks is the vague horror theme. So if one wants more Twin Peaks, ask. It's not exactly horror. It's fuck. How do I describe Twin Peaks? It's an abstract supernatural thriller about good and evil. It's sort of like a supernatural murder mystery. A very elaborate whodunit that turns into a Rube Goldberg machine with a very tall Dutchman speaking in reverse and a face appearing as a PNG. Let me actually look this up. Let's see. I'll have to look that up after the stream because that's a rabbit hole. Yeah, Twin Peaks is a lot. Twin Peaks is a lot. Like it's a huge metaphor and a parody of that time television. No, it's fine. I love being distracted by this kind of stuff. But it's hard to describe, like, in exact words what Twin Peaks is. Like, Twin Peaks is sensational, but it's also, like, weird. Like, really weird, especially once you get to the return. But I wouldn't describe it as horror. I would more describe it as thriller. There's, like, a pretty distinct difference. Like, there aren't a whole lot of horror elements to Twin Peaks itself. Up until the point where you get to the return, where it more or less becomes a bit more gruesome. Like, it becomes more like a slasher horror series with very Twin Peaks. Also, bless Dougie. Dougie is the best. I wonder where he's got to this year. He's leading us in a merry dance, that boy. What should I do about the bag? It has letters and a floppy disk in it. A floppy disk, Hey, Station, how's it going? I don't remember. Did you play Star Ocean 6 and are gonna play the remake of the second one? I did play Star Ocean 6. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Second Story. I did not fully enjoy what I saw from the demo. Plus it has a €50 price mark to it, which is pretty steep for a game that I own 3 times already. Fire Walk with Me is pure existential dread. I do not like watching Fire Walk with Me. It makes me feel so uncomfortable. Like, if there's any movie that embraces the voyeuristic cinema, like, it does it to a scary degree. Like, it feels uncomfortable how well they manage to put that on the big screen. Like, it's hard to describe though. Looks like it's from the Croissant Resort. Running out of my house and screaming like Laura when I watch Fire Walk with Me. Yeah, me and Gypsy watched that. We went on a huge Twin Peaks binge a while back after I got hold of all the Blu-rays, and basically we both kind of sat there like watching Fire Walk with Me and looked at each other and went like, that wasn't a nice watch. And we both had that same face, like we smelled a foul fart. Or like, it's kind of the face you pull when you take a bite out of bread and realize that it's starting to mold. Like, the mold is not visible yet, but you can taste it. Neil Gaiman is great. We have a lot of his work here, including the entirety of Sandman, which I should still read. Here's the old cottage. It's on the right, past the boathouse. It's vacant now, but a photographer used to live there. A photographer? Yeah, he was quite famous. He moved here from New York 9 years ago. Apparently, he lived there and just up and left 5 years ago. Again, 5 years ago. What happened here 5 years ago? Like, this is what I like about cing games. They have the tendency to casually drop a few facts that overlap with one another and then just constantly kind of expand on that in a very casual way. I thought Old Boy was a cool action movie and rented. Oh no. Oh no. That is not a party watch. You probably saw the hallway scene and went like, yeah, that's gonna be a good watch for me and my friends. Dan, what's Croissant Resort? It's the name of a resort development company that was set up here, closed 5 years ago. Again, 5 years ago. A resort development company? Yeah, their plan was to buy up all the land around here, build cottages and campsites. They wanted to turn Lake Juliet into some kind of tourist destination. Unfortunately for them, it didn't all go as planned and the company collapsed. All that's left of them now is their old office building near JC Valley. Yep, this boathouse here used to belong to Croissant Resort too. I can't decide what to call it. Crusoe, Crusoe. Crusoe. So we just went with croissant. It seems that when the resort company collapsed, JC Valley inherited this place. But because of a certain rumor, the boathouse ended up being closed. I did not like the American Gods TV show. Like, American Gods was one of those shows that is a lot of bravado about nothing. Like, it's a lot of bravado about nothing. They constantly go like, oh, we're gonna have a war, and then 2 seasons later, they still have not progressed any of the story whatsoever. Well, it is a point-and-click adventure game mixed with a visual novel aspect, so if that's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. And that's fair. I also heard when Croissant Resort Company was working on the resort development, they tried to buy that old clock tower and use it to bring in the tourists, but that didn't go so well for them either, and they couldn't get it. In any case, the clock up there has stopped. So it won't do anyone much good anyway. What rumors do you mean? Are there rumors about the boathouse? Yeah, they say a ghost lives here. A ghost? It's just a rumor. You know how folks are. The story gets bigger every time someone tells it. Why did the clock stop? No idea. All I know is that it stopped 5 years ago. So it still stopped. There I go, getting carried away again. I need to get back on my patrol. Ashley, you better head on to your pops' cottage. And no distractions this time, understood? Got it. I'd better take this bag in. Found out recently that in Japan they held mock Laura Palmer funerals. Really? That is wild. Right, I'm off. Take care now. Bye. Video game? Where'd Matt go? Come on, Matt. Where'd you go? I still have the toy car from your dad's bag. Right. I have to go over everything that's happened. I have to remember. After having the barbecue with Ryan at the campsite, Ryan, that was it, not Richard, I get a message from Dad and headed for his cottage. On the way, I ran into Dan, the ranger. He showed me a picture of the kid who had my teddy bear. Then he told me the kid's name. What was it? It was not, but no. Richard is my dad's name. Yes, the kid's name was Matthew Croissant. He ran away last year too. He's searching for his dad. Matthew told me a story in the shack, and I went to the villa remains to look for my bag. I didn't find it, but I found something else instead. What did I find at the villa remains? Yes, I found a twin lion door knocker in the villa remains, and when I saw it, I remembered Mom again. I went with Matt to the boathouse and to find clues about his dad. And we saw something floating in the lake. What was floating in the lake? Yes, Matt and I found his dad's bag. We used a rope and a life ring to pull the bag in. But Dan showed up before we could check out everything in the bag. When I came to Lake Juliet, I suddenly remembered my mom. I need to assemble the fragments of memory that keep appearing. I need to remember her here 13 years ago. We found a picture in Matt's dad's bag, and I suddenly remembered Mom. Where was she? Let's see. That had something to do with this, right? Yes, she was standing in front of a door with a crest on it. Mom, you visited the house with a twin lion door knocker. Who were you visiting? And then you were standing in front of a different door. Where's the door with that crest? Mom, ever since I came here, I've been remembering you, but I still know so little. I appreciate that Event Horizon at least kept the like frames of those scenes in, but the planned content there was too gruesome to show in public, so they just didn't. Also, I am gonna use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, chat. Alrighty, I'm back. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And hey, Puny Megas. Let's actually save up. So here's a plan that I have for the rest of this week. If everything should go well, usually on Friday the construction outside isn't so loud that I need to start a little bit later. So my plan is to dive into the Baten Kaido's remaster that recently came out. And it has some of the most baffling localization effort that I have ever seen in a video game. The opening sequence, like the opening FMV that normally plays, is fully in English. But because the in-game audio for the English version was so botched that they couldn't salvage it, the rest of the game was in Japanese. But they never bothered to switch out the FMV audio for it. So the game starts off in English, but then switches to Japanese. So that's going to be a pretty interesting thing to look at. But if everything goes according to plan, if they're not too loud on Friday, we should be able to start on the usual time, and which is my 3 p.m. Central European. I think we're still summertime. And we'll dive into Bot and Kaidos and hopefully be able to play a bit of that. Like I said before, my hand is still not entirely like back up. I still don't quite know what happened. But until that, I won't be able to play any like GameCube stuff, so or Racing Lagoon for that matter. So we'll have to look at that after Bot and Kaidos and pick that up when the hand does a full function again. Hey, buddy. It's an interesting moment to switch the chapter, though. I honestly thought they would switch this when we reached her dad. I'm searching for memories of my mom, who was here 13 years ago. Matt's searching for his dad, who disappeared 5 years ago. We pulled his dad's bag from the lake and found some of his dad's stuff in it. But then Dan showed up, and Matt had to run and hide. Matt, where did you go? I really like this game, though. It's very relaxing. I need to take a nap, but this game's mystery got me hooked. What happened 13 years ago? I need to know. But that's part of what I really like about these games, is the just the casual mystery of it. Ooh. A large puddle. Bless you. The surrounding trees are reflected in its surface. Let's take a picture. I do hope the camera mechanic comes into play a bit more at a later point in time. He's huffing at the hallway. I swear this house is haunted. Oh, there's a house out here? Hey, Bacon Wrath, how's it going? The atmosphere's really good too. It's the only downside to games like this I always find is that I'm more narrating the game itself than actually talking to you guys, because you need to stop the game to talk, have like a conversation. It's the only downside to games like this. Something about older Japanese games that just feels different. I know. It's pretty good. I like it. It's my favorite. And thank you all so much for being here. I really freaking appreciate it. Could this be the old cottage that the photographer used to live in? The door is open. Well, consider that an open invitation to just barge on in. Ooh, cozy. Huh? You know what these games are perfect for? Like, it's mid-autumn. It's like a Saturday afternoon, and it's storming outside. And just sit by a cozy candlelight and just enjoy a relaxing video game with a nice cup of tea. That's exactly the type of video game this is. And Hotel Dusk is kind of similar in that regard. Nobody's home. Don't mind if I snoop a little. It's a wooden box. The inside is full of hardened glue. It contains paintbrushes. Their bristles have gone hard and brittle. Restarted Dragon Quest XI-S. No pot or small barrel is safe. Hell yes. Are you liking it? I still need to play DQ11S. I did download the demo for the monster game, though. I might actually play that later tonight. Try it out. It's a layer of white dust. It's the clock tower. There's a wall clock on the shelf. It is stopped. Oh, wait. I want to check that. A framed award. It looks like a photography award. Here is a photograph. It looks like a fantasy scene with the mountains reflected in the misty lake. There's a photograph. Hey, that's this house. There is a photograph. It is a photograph of a lake. Is that Lake Juliet? I played the Dragon Quest Monsters demo and I can't wait till it comes out. I love monster raising games. Didn't they release a Monster Rancher not too long ago? Like maybe 1 or 2 years ago? These photo albums on the shelves, they have years written on the spine. I guess they must be used for cleaning up after using the fireplace. Here's a large frame picture. It is a photograph of the lake. It's about photography. Hey, what's this? Let's have a look inside. I like that it's much less guide damn-it-y than, say, a Trials game. Gilbert's Amazing Photographs by Gilbert Moss. What exactly is supposed to be amazing? There are 2 photographs than 1. Oh, I see. You make a new photo out of those 2. Now it's your turn to guess. Guess? Guess these nuts? What will it become? Oh. There are 2 photographs and then none. Wait, the last page is torn out. What could have been on the last page? Hey, maybe if I use the desk I can find out. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is the photography tutorial. This is the photography tutorial. So from this point on, we have to use the photograph thing. This was a thing in the original as well, where you have to uncover memories of certain places. Now we know what was on the last page. What a strange book. There's a drawer. Something is stuck inside it, so it's impossible to open. Do I have something that allows me to pry out? No. They're all dusty. Translucent juice? Oh, jars. It seems like there was honey in them once. Not anymore, there isn't. Ooh. Pull it. Damn it, how can you resist the temptation to pull a lever? That's basically me. That's also a very good emote. I like it. Camera manuals and some kind of chemical? Must be something to do with developing photos. And some mystery novels. All the spines are faded. There are a number of box files on the shelf. I wonder what's in these box files. Well, they're all full of film negatives. The boxes are lined in date order, but several boxes are missing. That's really strange. As the camera bag being in the sun has caused it to fade. There are some bottles. The labels say developing fluid and fixative. The lower halves of the spines have faded in the sunlight. Here's a drawer. It is stuck and will not open. I swear, if there's another lever and she doesn't pull it, I'm just gonna flush this game. The tree stands against the wall, so no light comes in through the window. I used to work at a, I used to have like an annual summer job at a campsite, and we used to have like all the personnel that was on site had, also I noticed this, had like sort of cabins like this, but it was one room. It was slightly bigger than this, and it would have a bed, a small desk, and like a small kitchen like over there, and you had to use like the facilities on site. It was a lot of fun. A trap door. What's this? There's a handle on it. It won't open. I realize that. Ow. Looks so tempting. Maybe I should try it. Grab the lever. There you go. What was that noise? I can never see that sentence and not hear the Metal Gear guards. Such a staple phrasing. Whoa! The trapdoor is open. Oh, it opened. That must have been the sound when I pulled the lever. There's a staircase. Must be a basement or a cellar down there. I'll go down for a look. Fancy. Ash, huh? That explains why they couldn't find him. So this is where he ran off to. I was looking for you everywhere. Sorry, but nice job finding me in here. Actually, Dan helped. He said this is where they found you last year. Dan? The guy in the uniform? Yeah, he's the ranger, the one looking for you. I was expecting more than a toilet. Well, it's also a photo development room, so it's a double feature. You can develop your photos while taking a shit and not feel bad about it. So when you say, when someone says, that's a shitty photo, you say, that's very on brand. I took a shit while developing it. Thanks, Ash. And please, please don't tell him about me. Poop goals. I can't believe that's an emote. What the hell? Of course it's Duke. If he finds me, I'll get shipped back to my uncle's house. And I really, really don't want to go back there. So please don't tell him about me. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Hey, Matt? This house is empty, right? Yeah, nobody lives here. A guy doing roadworks or something here last year told me about this place. A photographer used to live here because he liked taking photos of the lake. Those are the best kind of emotes that just make you go like, why does this exist? I think the biggest one for me is this one. I think this sent the entire chat to the floor laughing for like 10 minutes, and after that nobody understood what it was for. But it's a shopkeep from Dragon Quest XI. He just gives you like the bedroom eyes when you talk to a different shopkeep, and ever since then, like it has been an emote. And that was like around the time that Dragon Quest XI came out. It's for Puff Puff, exactly. But then he just disappeared, leaving all his stuff here. It is strange that he didn't take all his stuff. Oh, Matt, this is yours, right? Thanks, Ash. My dad bought me this car for my birthday. So, why was it in that bag? I told him I didn't want it. Oh, this is yours too. Thanks, Ash. Okay, let's ask him first about why he doesn't want to go back. Why don't you want to go back? I went looking for my dad once before too, and because I live with my aunt, I think I know how you're feeling. Hey Rudy, how's it going? But I also know your uncle must be worried about you. No way. He doesn't care about me at all. Mad? He hates me. Why else? Why else would he ship me off to boarding school? Boarding school? What do you mean they're shipping you off to boarding school? I'm transferring to a school in London starting next month. London? What? In England? No, London, New Jersey. Why are they sending you so far away? My uncle decided to send me there. He said something about it turning me into the best man I could be or something. But everyone who goes there lives there the whole time. I can't come home until I graduate. No way. That's why I need to find my dad. I need to find clues, traces, anything that'll get me to him. Because if they bring me back to my uncle this time, I'll never be able to come back here. I understand. But Matt, I want you to promise me something. If you don't find any clues by the end of the day, you'll go back to your uncle's. Why do you want me to promise that? Matt, you can't keep going on like this. You're just searching and searching. And what if you never find any clues? What then? What do you do? I'll keep looking for him forever. As long as you live? Of course. Then why not tell your uncle that? Tell him how much you want to find your dad, how much it means to you. Why? I'm sure he'll understand if he knows how important it is to you. Trust me. Okay, Ash. When I go home, I'll tell him that I'm gonna find Dad, no matter what. So I promise I'll search for clues till the end of the day. That's all. Good. Why did the man living here disappear? Not a clue. It has something to, like, there are a couple of things that are overlapping with the same dates over and over and over again, right? So we have the incident 13 years ago where her mom got killed, and that was after they came to Lake Juliet together. Then 5 years ago we had the disappearance of his father, the downfall of the Croissant Resort, and the painter disappearing. So that is too much of a coincidence. And somebody is looking for the briefcase. Someone's keeping an eye on Ashley. Ryan is being very sketchy. I just know its name. It's Gilbert Moss. There's a newspaper clipping about him upstairs by the desk. Why did you say you didn't want a toy car? It wasn't the one I wanted, so I got mad and I told him I wanted a cooler one. I said that if it wasn't the exact one I asked for, I didn't want it. Then he looked sad and told me, "You've grown up more quickly than I thought, Matt." Did he get you the one you wanted? Yeah. But I got bored with it really quickly and left it somewhere. So he kept the toy car you didn't want and held onto it ever since. Dad. Are you okay, Matt? Yeah, I'm okay. But what now? I can't just leave you on your own. Hey, Ash? Want to see a treasure map? A treasure map? You have one? Yeah. I drew one last year. When I ran away before, I buried some treasure so nobody would find it. Then I drew a map so I wouldn't forget. It's actually right in this room. I'll show it to you, and only you. Oh, take a look. It's in that drawer. It's gonna explode, isn't it? There's the drawer. Oh no. This isn't the map you drew, is it? Yeah, it is. You really drew on this? Yeah, that's the one. Matt, it's blank. Come on, Ash. I drew it right on that paper. Look, I even used pen and ink right there. Oh, it's like that one of those invisible ink kind of things. There's some ink in the drawer. The ink was really light pink, so it was a bit awkward to draw with. Light pink? No way. What's wrong? I knew it. Matt, this is invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yeah. When this ink dries, everything you've written with it disappears, and you can't see it again unless you heat it up. You have to find some way to make it visible again. Will do. There's a stove up top, right? Stack of trays. They have traces of chemicals on them, so someone must have developed photos down here. Oh wait, there's a heater here, right? Hot plate on the counter. I wonder if this will work. Oh wait, gotta do the ancient technique of use. Hey, it's still working. Nice. Oh, that's really cool. This reminds me a lot of the, remember um, the puzzle in the first game where you had to close the DS in order to capture a reflection of something? Reminds me of that. Who turned the lights out? Must be a power cut. No, I think it was just a breaker. Why would a breaker trip? Probably because you used the hot plate. Really? Worf just did the most incredible stretch and then fell right back asleep. Old stuff uses tons of power. That's what Dad told me. That makes sense. So can you turn it back on? Where's the breaker for this room? Should be by the stairs. Where's the stairs? Over there. Okay, over here. Ow. You okay? Yeah, it just hit my head. Where the heck is it? Maybe around here? Can I... Wait. The breaker. Okay. I love it when games get smart on you. Got it. The lights came back. Ooh, that was a shock. Yeah. I'm good now, though. How about you? I'm fine. I just hit my head on something. Huh? Wait a minute. What's up? There are old photos stuck to the wall. It's Mom and Dad. Wonder where this was taken. Man, I love the artwork for this game so much. I remember now. I saw Mom in the place that picture was taken. She was looking at something and laughing. That statue in the photo, Mom was in front of it. I feel like we're going to get a whole lot of revelations in a row after a certain amount of time. Like, this is all building up like you have in Hotel Dusk or in Last Window. You have a moment in the game where just everything starts to collide. Acquired photo of Richard and Sayoko. You really need to stop spacing out on me. Did you remember something? Yeah. I remembered when I looked at the photo by the breaker. Which photo? This one. That's the mermaid statue, isn't it? Mermaid statue? Yeah, there's a mermaid statue down by the clock tower. This photo was taken in front of it. I wonder when it was taken. Look, it has 1988 in the corner, so it was taken then. 1988, that's like 19 years ago. 3 years before I was born. Huh? Hang on. What's up? You don't have to stare so hard, it's just an old photo. Aha! What? I've seen that person before. Huh? Who? You can't mean Mom. Mom? That's her mom, Ash? Yeah. And the man in the photo is my dad. Dad? This guy's your dad? Well, yeah, I've seen him before. Where? The same place as in the photo, the mermaid statue. Dad was at the mermaid statue? Yeah. He was down near checking something. I appreciate that the game so far has managed to derail the story more than the D&D campaign. We're supposed to bring our dads back to him in the cottage. And instead, the game is just like, oh, you want to explore a secret basement of a missing photographer that has disappeared 5 years ago? Here's a coincidental picture of your parents. What was he checking? No idea. I think he was testing the lake water. He had some water in a test tube and he was checking something out with it. That sounds like something he'd do. Oh, Matt. Almost forgot the treasure map. Here. Thanks. Hey, what did you bury anyway? And why didn't you want anyone to find it? Want to know? That's what I want to know. This is the second water testing moment we've encountered in this game so far. I'm sorry, it's a secret. Oh. Well, anyway, I need to head off. Where to? My dad's cottage. Your dad lives around here? Yeah, he works at a lab around here called JC Valley. He actually invited me here for a family camp, but then work got in the way. So the camp was called off and now I have to go back to his cottage. Called off? That sucks. Hey, Matt. Why not come back to the cottage with me? What? Me? Yeah, who else? I bet Dan will come here to look for you. You don't want to get caught, right? And if you go with me to my dad's cottage, we can keep looking for clues together. Right. Then let's go. Ain't no party like a cottage party. I wish I could solve mysteries in real life. Fair enough. There's a message from Dad. Where are you? I'm coming to meet you at the covered bridge, so wait for me there. He's coming to the covered bridge to meet me. Where was the covered bridge? Covered bridge is... Oh yeah, Dan said it's on the right side of the lake. I better hurry. You know what this also kind of reminds me of? Like walking around like this. I don't know if you guys have ever played Boku no Natsuyasumi. It's basically just a vacation simulator. Ashley. Elizabeth. What are you doing out here? What do you mean? I'm just about to head to my dad's cottage. If you really must know, just about to? You mean you still haven't gotten there yet? I've had stuff to do. Mm-hmm. Anyway, what are you doing hanging out here by yourself? I'm waiting for someone. It's Ryan, isn't it? So, who's the kid? Never seen him around here. Is he your brother? No, he's a friend. Your friend? Hey, Adrian, how's it going? That Runt? Yeah, my friend. Actually, we met today, but still. Oh, dear. Yes, is something wrong? Ooh, I had no idea you were that desperate, Ashley. That's... You are a vile human being, Elizabeth. Who are you waiting for? My cousin. She's up here for the weekend to hang out or whatever, so I came here to meet her. Ah. I had a mysterious disappearance of my my ratcheting screwdriver during the move. I was a bit heartbroken because I thought my favorite screwdriver was lost to the void, to the vacuum of moving. And then a couple of weeks later, I opened a box and it sort of rolled out. Like, oh, well, that actually makes a lot more sense than what I had in mind. I used to have that a lot with guitar picks. And after that, I sort of bought like one of those pick holders that you could plaster on your guitar, and now every guitar has one on the back of its head. On like the tip of the headstock, there is one. You meet some dirty little kid at a campsite and then suddenly you're all like best friends? What do you mean dirty? Don't be so horrible. Horrible? Seriously, Ashley, open your eyes a bit. He's filthy. Look, mud stains all over his clothes. Well, he's got a bit of mud on him, but... Let's leave it, Ash. I will not. How dare she talk about you like that? Look, I'm fine. I don't care. Oh, I have a bunch as well. They're scattered through wallets, jacket pockets, guitar cases, guitar bags. Let's just go on to your dad's cottage, okay? Oh, please don't let me stop you. I'd love if you could stay and chat and all, but I have better things to do. Like file my nails or watch paint dry or anything else, really. You know, I can't imagine why anyone would want to meet you. Elizabeth? You know that music player you were looking for? It's in the shack at the back of the campsite. A shack? What in the world is it doing there? The music player in the shack? Oh, that was yours. Wait, how do you know about it? I found it by the mines. I brought it back to the shack to listen to some music, but there was no battery in it. So I started throwing it around and it fell behind some boxes. You what? I'm pretty sure it's yours. And how do you know that? Because I got the same kind of player. Oh, really? And what's it look like? Like this? Huh? Yeah, I'm sure it's yours. Well, that's all I have to say. Come on, Matt, let's go. Hold on. What? You're lying. Lying? I've never been near the mines. Why the heck would my music player be over there? I swear, I found it by the mines. Listen, kid, I don't trust you. How do I know you didn't just steal it from me? You did, didn't you? I didn't. Elizabeth, how dare you? I don't steal things. That's a lie. So what's your name? Where are you from? I thought so. Won't even tell me your name. Sorry, I don't believe a word you say. There's a reason he can't say. I'll just tell the truth already. Then we can forget this whole thing. I'm telling the truth. I found it. Matt didn't steal it. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that's Dan. Oh, saved by the Richard. Yeah. So this is where you were. I was wondering what was taking you so long. Oh, Dr. Robbins, how nice to see you. Hello, Elizabeth. Just a second. I didn't know you made friends with Elizabeth. As if I'd be friends with her. What? But you were standing there talking together. I thought you'd all made friends. I really do not need friends like her. Just a second. Ashley, why are you being so rude? It's alright, Dr. Robbins. You don't need to scold Ashley. Elizabeth, I'm sorry. She's not usually this rude to people. I can't imagine what's gotten into her. Understand, Dr. Robbins. She just started associating with a conniving little boy she met at the campsite. I can only imagine how much he's poisoned her mind against me. For a scientist, this dude is heckin' stupid. Like, I get that they're trying to play like the antisocial, I do not understand kids card like that, but it's, come on. I can just go, yes, I'm being manipulated. No. No. Of course not. Really? Dad, just listen to me. Matt's not a liar. Matt? Who's Matt? Me. Oh, you're Matt. Jesus Christ, Dad. Yeah, he's my friend, and Elizabeth's giving him a 3rd degree on everything he says. 3rd degree? Matt, have you done anything to warrant this 3rd degree? I haven't done anything. Dr. Robbins, that child stole my music player. He what? God damn it, Dad. That's right, he stole it. He stole my music player and now he's lying about it. I told him I'd forgive him if he were to apologize, but he refuses. Matt, is this true? The amount of gaslighting going on in this. I think I understand now why Dad lost his own ass for 10 years. Yeah, pretty much. Dad drank too much. Like what? Guzzled it all up. Look at him. He won't answer. A sure sign of guilt. Well, Matt? Well, if you don't say anything, I won't know if you're telling the truth or not. Dad, just shut up. Ashley. Why are you believing everything Elizabeth says and attacking Matt? He hasn't done anything wrong. So, hear me out, Ashley. I was trying this new app the kids use these days. It's called Twitter. And it's taught me a lot about how to interact socially. I'm down with the kids, you see? I'm not attacking him. I just want to... You're always the same. What? You never listen to anyone. You never keep a single promise. Ashley, just calm down for a second. I come to see you and didn't you just disappear off again? You're the worst dad in the entire world. Ashley. That's enough. That's a good enough face. Oh dear, how embarrassing. I can't just stand here while you two have big father-daughter row. Awkward. I think this is my cue to depart. Thank you for leaving the scene, Elizabeth. The game is like 2 points better now that you have left the scene. Ashley. You can let it go now. I don't want you to fight with your dad. What? Matt. Matt. Ashley? What do I do now? Ashley, what? I'm sorry I shouted at you. It's okay. I think I went a bit too far as well. I think it's explained in the first game. When did you meet that boy? After the barbecue. I see. I think I've wronged that boy. You think? I should apologize to him. And to you for running off and leaving you alone again. Dad? Oh, Ashley? Did you have fun at the barbecue? Yeah, it was great. I haven't had a barbecue in ages. So it was really great eating outside again. That's good to hear. I must thank Gina for looking after you. Gina? Dad, Gina didn't come. Huh? Ryan came instead of her. Ryan? Yeah. He said she had something urgent to look after, so he came instead. And? We had the barbecue, and then when we were done eating, Elizabeth showed up. She lost her music player and demanded that Ryan go with her to find it. So I was on my own again. I see. Then I met Matt, and he said he'd found that same music player. We told Elizabeth about it, and then he accused Matt of stealing it. Then we started arguing, and you came along. Then we started arguing, and now we're here. Understand now, Ashley. I really do have to apologize to Matt now. I wonder where he ran off to. Go and find him, Ashley. Then bring him back to the cottage. I am now going to disappear my work again. I'll go on ahead and wait for the two of you there. Jesus Christ, Dad. Jesus Christ. But I think that's about all the time I have for today, chat. Thank you so much for being here. My apologies for the late start. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream nonetheless. Thank you so much again for being here. And yeah, if you're new to the stream and had a good time, do consider hitting that follow button. And I'm going to see if I can send you guys over to someone else. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be checking out Bot and Kaido's for the Switch, which recently came out to, well, little to no fanfare, really. Like, they just kind of plopped it into the wild and were like, yeah, here, enjoy. And, yeah, I'm very excited to try that out. Another code will return next week. We'll be playing a bit more of that. And I might be able to take an extra streaming day. So we'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, hopefully construction isn't too loud on Friday. If everything is all right, then I'll be live around the usual time. And yeah, thank you so much also for just bearing with the inconsistent schedule. I really freaking appreciate it. With that said, though, I'm going to send you guys over to Steve Chops. He's currently playing Lies of P. So that was just a heads up in case you guys didn't want to get spoiled on that. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Really freaking appreciate it. If you're new to the stream, do consider hitting that follow button. We also have a Discord. Link is in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Until that moment arrives, stay beautiful, keep on gaming, dudes. And I'll see you all next time.